Okay. I just showed you guys SquareUpMax on the iPhone. We're going to review pretty much the same app on the iPad. Also looks, in my opinion, even as good as that app is on the iPhone, it's really a a real good iPad app. SquareUpMax comes right up. Challenge me or go easy on me mode. For those of you that have to make it 1x or 2x, 2x it looks really good in either case. So we'll go to the easy mode, and then there's a tutorial here that shows you how to play. Return the shapes back to where they started. Sequence doesn't matter. Once you see the check mark on all of the pieces, once they're in position, you win the level. You can shake your device for slow motion. So here we go, level 1, I'll show you. Turn up the sound a little bit here. So you're in a race against time and the number of moves that you have in the level. You can control the pieces that aren't the blocks that you have to move into position with the accelerometer. Move those around. So it has an accelerometer feature. Also, so you can really challenge your friends to beat your level, to see who can get done in the quickest amount of time. And there's 23 levels. They each get progressively harder. So from here on out, it gets a lot more difficult. Less moves, less time to do it. So it gets challenging. And then on some of the levels, you have to really think about how to get those pieces into position to win the level. For example, and you get bonuses throughout the game. There's a nice little soundtrack when you're getting sort of into the intense mode when you're right near the end of the level. You see that you get bonuses when you run out of time, when you just get it in the nick of time, when you run out of moves. A lot of different features and bonuses throughout the game. And each level gets progressively harder. You have to put pieces really into position. You have to really figure it out. I don't want to give all the strategy of being able to do it. Various things in the environment work against you to make it more difficult. So it's using Cocos Live for Cocos 2D and Box 2D. As you can see, my Twitter account here is really blowing up, so a lot of people must be starting to download and really use the game. That level is one of the, it gets a little harder, so I ran out of moves. I'll choose a level. So you can see even on easy mode, it gets a little more difficult. See, you have to really think it through. So this level, for example, you have to put things into position, and then over time they'll reach their destination because these platforms move up. So some of the levels are a lot of creative levels from the guys at Brosoft. Then when you're done, you can also, rather than challenging your friends, you can also see where you rank globally. So, obviously I've, played this quite a bit, so I rank number 1. You can see a lot of the where you rank, and then you see your world ranking. Swipe the screen, you can see the local scores, and go back and forth. Then the challenge mode becomes very difficult. For example, levels. Here's an example level. So there's a lot of very cool levels and challenges that you really have to work up through. I don't want to show all of them because it kind of defeats some of the the developers' intentions. You only have several moves in a couple seconds to get that block into position. So you can see it's very challenging. You have to really... I ran out of time, but that's SquareUpMax. It looks really great on the iPad by Brosoft.